Welcome back to Hexepta. Turn about something treasure strange things. I've no clue what's going on, and I feel like that's the appropriate place to start every video in this series. Yes, of course. He's lying. I knew it. Let's just see where this contradiction takes us before you accuse him of anything. What? What's the matter? It's very simple. You told us that you didn't set foot in that room at all, isn't that right? Oh yeah, the door was locked. Yes, exactly. Do you not believe me? I think I believe you, however... Remember what happened a few minutes ago on the ship? The storage room is to your right, sirs. Here? It's locked. Don't worry, the captain gave us the key. Officer Macho. The door to the storage room is locked. Yes, exactly. Means I couldn't have got in. A pitiful lie, you were the one with the key. That's not the point I'm trying to make. You also told us you saw the frame on the floor. We can be pretty sure that, at least, is the truth. Tell me, Shipley. How could you have seen the frame on the floor without opening the door? Ah, well that's because... it's because you just messed up and confessed to going inside. Arrest that man now. Yes. If you'll let me speak, Mayor. Tell me, you didn't get a good look around the ship, did you? Not me. Not really. Made me walk the plank before I could take note of anything. Right, well, there's a simple explanation for this. Ah! There's a little window, part of the door. I opened that and had a look inside. By the way, I saw the frame had been taken off the wall. It was lying on the floor in front of me. That is my story. I may not know who, but someone else is behind this.
Objection!
What was it, Mayor? Yes, I would like to raise an objection. Mayor, please, the grown-ups are having a conversation. You will be groaning after I'm done with you, if you're right about that. I already am. Get on with it, Mayor. What is it now? Shipley, there's a major contradiction in your testimony. You just said someone else is behind this terrible wickedry. Oh, shut up. How could that be if there was no one else at the ship? Can you really say for sure that no one else was there? My eyes are sharp. Sharper than this man's cutting. I was there, outside the ship, the entire time. Not one person had entered the ship before it set off. Maybe they boarded after the ship set off? Oh. Ah. Isn't that a bit ridiculous? Mate, it doesn't even compare to the cases I've been through the last 2 days. Well, I'm afraid even if we assume that, it's a small problem. I wasn't able to actually go down and confirm this just now. I don't believe the hallway outside the room was wet when I went to check the noise. Ah, yes. Someone would have boarded the ship after it set off. They'd sure have to have swum to it. The boat would have been noticed after all. Because of that, the feet would have left the floor a bit wet, wouldn't you say? It's way too early in the case for this pedantic nonsense. Well done, Shipley. You've warned the enemy out. Now go to jail. Okay, hold on a second. I can't prove how they got aboard the ship yet. Was it really impossible that Shipley wasn't alone? Yes. Unless you have any other suggestions. Again, I couldn't tell you how the culprit got inside, however, maybe a way for them to hide inside the storage room. A tightrope walk, my favorite act. Go on, then. Where could this second person have hidden? Well, clearly, he hid in the statue. I think this would work well enough. What's this? You're accusing the statue. No, the thinker is the stealer, though. No, he's been thinking about grand theft all this time. I'm not accusing the statue. God. What I'm saying is the culprit could have easily hidden behind it while Shipley was removing the goods. Then what happened? I don't know. Waited for the culprit to set off, took the painting, and left.
Objection!
Remind me when the painting was stolen. Of course, it was the moment I set off. It was when the painting fell to the floor, after all. Exactly, my faithful apprentice. Now I have a question too, dear students. When did you lock the door? Before I set off. Intriguing. If that's the case, my good man, the culprit would have had no way to escape the room until now. I liked you better when you were stupid. All in a day's work. Now all we have to do is hear if the police found anyone in the storage room, and my theory is confirmed. What's happening here? Hope I'm not interrupting anything. Camille, how's the investigation going? Couldn't tell ya. I've got some guys down in the storage room right now. I haven't checked in on them yet. And what have you been doing? I and a few others have been taking a look around the ship. We found absolutely nothing. Really? Really. No culprit and no painting. You know what that means, Shipley. What does it mean? It means Shipley was the only other person on the ship at the time. Oh, so you're a logician, huh? Carry on. Not so fast there. Sure they didn't find anyone else there. If Shipley was the culprit, they should have at least found the painting. You're so insistent that Shipley did it. Where did he hide the painting? That's an easy one. The mayor returned that ship on its mast and we didn't find anything. How can you know any more than us? Because I am using my brain, which I have tucked away under my hat. It's obvious, surely. Big brain Mayor Tor. The painting could not have gone far. Therefore, it must be right before our very eyes. Really? Shipley's trick is easier to perceive than he thinks. If the painting is not on the ship, there's only one other place it could be. Yes, it's currently on his body right now. It's likely that he has it rolled up around his leg or his arm, concealed by his clothes. Wasn't that the trick of another fan game, the fucking, Trucy's the Secret Master Thief fan game? After all, we've been with him all this time. He'd have nowhere to put it. Nowhere else to put it, I mean. Utter nonsense. Is this reasoning? What? What's wrong with it? What isn't wrong with it? It can so easily be disproven, and yet there's a contradiction here. I should probably point that contradiction out first. Alright, Mr. Tor, I'll be tearing your theory apart now. Try it. Oh, we're just gonna completely skip this. Okay, fine. I'm not seeing any tricks yet. Is it a magic trick, or... Yes, a magic trick it certainly is. That's why I shall now explain, for the magician himself would never do so. Camille, are you certain the painting isn't on the ship? As I said, I haven't gotten a full report from the investigators in that room. They did tell me that the painting's definitely not in there, though. As for the rest of the ship, I wouldn't be holding my breath for much longer. That leaves only one possibility. An informant, because not even I'm aware of this location. It's beyond elementary. That is a bold claim. It's a simple process of elimination. There's simply no other place where it can be. But I'd love to see your face when you pull those sleeves of his up. Before that, though, there's another contradiction I want to point out to him. This is absurd. Painting taped to my back and I'm not aware? Not at all. Don't be silly. Ah, yes. Perfect sense. I would find that a little bit uncomfortable, wouldn't you? Yes, but he is a thief. A single piece of paper up his leg is nothing to him. Really now. He's also old. Must be natural experience, too. Well, can't you do it then? What was that, Shipley? This just got personal. Alright, let's just skip through this. Has there really been no opportunity? No, there hasn't. The detective there has had his eye on me the entire time. And the mayor here was eyeing me closely enough himself. Yeah, if he got rid of it before the police kicked you all off, I would have noticed for sure. If he took it out of his leg here, we both would have noticed. So you can all agree that it should, logically, still be under his clothes? Good, I agree. Welcome to the light side. Hey, so what's this guy talking about? Been trying to prove his friend here is the thief, with little success. I don't mean to dampen your mood, but that does seem pretty likely. Ah, lovely. I'm getting even more backup. More? I'm not on your side here. Been doing a lot more work for him than I'd like, though. Alright, come on. This guy's not a difficult opponent. He disproved this entire thing in a heartbeat, but there's one other contradiction here. I'll point that out first. The contradiction is that the painting's the... Alright, let's present this thing. Over a meter in length and width. Objection! Means that it would cover more than his whole leg. How would he go about doing that, Mayor Tor? What is there to miscomprehend? It's a big sheet of paper, boy. All he has to do is roll it up. Why do all the mayors call me boy? Yeah, see, that's the problem. It's a big sheet of paper. Oh, why'd he say that? I wasn't in that room long, but I got a good look at that frame. It's quite big, over a meter in length, I'm sure. Now, how would a painting as big as that fit around Shipley's leg? Oh dear. Now it is you who has mounted the firearms. The flame is that big, yes. The painting is a mouse in comparison. I'd say the dimensions are about 0.75 meters by 0.5 meters by 1 millimeter. A millimeter? That's its depth, yes. We're not in the second dimension. Okay. I'm glad you agree. We shall be arresting this man now. I'll give you one thing. You've argued your case up till now well enough. Now it's time for you to put this theory to the ultimate test. A test? We're not in school. We are now, because I'm about to teach you the basics of gathering facts. Your theory is correct, but there's one person who can confirm it very easily. Jack Shipley. Me? Yes, you. May seem a bit obvious, but would you mind letting us search you? Well, we found nothing. He's in the clear. Wait, what? You see, Tor, I was the one who showed... My painting has been stolen! How? Well, it's about time you caught up with us. But this is simply impossible! My case, my theory, my evidence! It simply must be you! Isn't it great to have friends like this, man? There's no time to be sitting around making friends, schoolboy. Set sail, Captain. We must pursue this villain with hateful haste. I'd love to, but my ship's kind of a crime scene right now. We must do something, old boy. My painting has been stolen by a phantom thief. I know what you're thinking, Detective. Killian. Shifty, get the printer. We must paste wanted posters all over the island at once. We don't know who the thief is. We'll place the bounty on the painting itself. We simply must get it back at all costs. Understand my plight, yes? Aye, and I'll announce its theft along with a reward of, say, $50 shortly. I'd be better off just claiming it myself over selling it myself over claiming that reward. Actually, we'd like to hold on to Captain Shipley for the time being. What's that? What is this? I stopped suspecting him, and only now you're all taking that side? We may have reason to doubt his guilt, but he still appears to be the most likely suspect. We'll have to look into this case in more detail before we make an official arrest, though. And who are you to be policing this case around? That's alright, I got approval from the Bell Police Department. Of course those fools would have this. Hey. What it's worth, I still think there's more to this case. If I find a possibility that you're not the culprit, I'll make sure to explore it as far as I can go. Much appreciated, sir. Aye, I'll give you a condensed version of my testimony if it helps. Yeah. Alright, let's get going, Mayor. Me? I said the captain's the suspect, not the mayor. Oops. This is standard around here. I'm trusting you all to not to get me arrested over this. Away they go. It should feel much harder to believe in his innocence, but I'm feeling surprisingly good about this. Hey, I'm heading back to the ship to check out the storage room. If you were to come, I should be able to convince the police to let you in now. You would? About all that talk earlier about deporting me. Forget about all that. You're here now, I might as well take advantage of that to solve this case quicker. Oh, this case is solved in like 2 hours, don't worry. And let's get going. Oh, at long last. Oh, wow. Ken chat here. Just gonna take a quick moment to appreciate the badge. What's that thing? Did you make it on the ride over here just for some joke? Why yes, my real one's at home. Sure. Why don't you show me this real badge when we're back in Hexepta then? Sure. Alright. Why the hell is that on the ground? Over to the crime scene. What happened here? Good question. We have no idea at all. Nice. As you know, Mayor Tor's painting used to be in here. But now it's not. That in mind, how can you think the captain is the thief? Hey, we're still early in the investigation. Take a chill pill. My theory right now is that he passed it off to an accomplice after returning to the island. We didn't see anyone. We did not. There may be a reason for that. Refer to this map. We were off to the right, yes? It's entirely possible that someone was hiding in the water next to the pier. When the ship came back, Shipley would have passed the painting to this swimming accomplice. This entire exchange would have been completely obscured by the ship. Well, that's interesting. What the hell is this? That's our working theory. Got a problem with it? Detective, you know how it's supposed to work. It's supposed to form a simple theory that's full of holes. And I'm supposed to be the one to patch those holes up with a complicated method. In a crime like this, we'd be lucky to even fabricate a simple explanation. Can't wait to figure this one out then. Why wait? We can get going with the investigation. Alright. Gotta remember it's a painting I'm looking for. So I should keep Tor's description of the thing in mind. Gotta keep my thoughts together here. Oh my god, are we getting... Is this slowly turning into Ace Attorney investigations? If I learn something important, I should keep it in mind. And if I see a connection between two pieces of information, I should present the logic book and connect these dots. Oh, okay. Also, if I see something on the crime scene that doesn't match up with the evidence, I should choose to deduce it upon being prompted, then present the contradictory evidence. I think that's it. Let's get going. Okay. Oh my god, this is Ace Attorney Investigations now. What's this rag doing here? It's not a rag, it's a rug. I think. It's apparently laid out across the floor nice and neatly before the ship set off. Looks like it's been thrashed and thrown about since then. Maybe there's a secret exit under the floor? We checked, but there's nothing. Guess we'll have to think about this later. Well, there's that statue they were carrying in there. What is it anyway? Statue? They call it the Thinker. Why do they call it that? It has nothing to do with his thoughtful pose. Think about it, Argus. Never have to pull such an exaggerated pose when I'm thinking. Could it just be that you're not thinking at all? Now see here, Detective, you've got 2 strikes in court for a reason. That, fair. This must be where the painting used to be. Yep, right where the nail was. Any ideas on how it fell down? None. Let there be light. What? Who did that? Okay. Is there another painting in here? Yeah, that belonged to the captain. Don't worry about it. We've already examined the thing anyway. There's no painting inside. What? Alright, but what's it supposed to be? There's no painting inside? What's that supposed to mean? A house by a windmill, clearly. Eh? Giving me a blank stare. I don't understand art. Okay. Any update on the case against Shipley? We haven't exactly nailed him down as the only possible culprit. By the looks of things, he's probably our main. What about, you know, chances of him being Killian? I think that could be possible. Really? It seemed nice enough to me. Maybe so. He does captain a ship, remember? Could have used it to travel to Hexepta, then come back with the medal. That would make sense, but... Is there anything sticking out to you? I'm mostly concerned about how the thief even, managed to pull this off at all. It is really strange, yeah. I'm sure we'll work it out in time. If it does end up just being Mr. Shipley. Achoo! You alright? Need a tissue? I'm fine. The floor could use one. There's dust down here. We noticed. Square outline of dust on the right side of the room. You said it was placed here. Considering where we are, that's highly likely. I was right. Oh, frame is pretty big. Winning all the small victories, huh? Anyway, yeah, the frame's made. Frame's 1.5 meters long and 1 meter wide. What about its depth? 1.5 centimeters. You've researched this thing well. Might as well specify that in my notes. Okay, frame updated. Well, okay. That's a thing. Oh, okay. We can go places. What's this wheelie thing?
You've never seen a trolley before? It's used for transporting bulky objects. Like the earthquake and King Kong Bundy.
Bulky objects? You suppose they may have been used to steal Mayor Tim's computer?
What?
Fine, leave the deductions to me. So does it push them, or
Just put the stuff on the glass surface there and then push the trolley. Boy, much less strength than if you were carrying it yourself. Like I carried Hulk Hogan the Mega Powers.
Oh, I see, thanks. I'll be sure to buy it off you when the price drops.
Wouldn't be difficult to get up the stairs, though.
But wouldn't be difficult to get up the stairs, though.
Well, you know,
I don't know, no. What's this? There's a chain here. Probably used to connect it to that railing over there. Okay. Okay. Railing here next to the window. There's something supposed to be attached to it. Aha, an escape route.
what? Where?
Right here. Culprit could have easily jumped out through this window.
Into the water.
Yes.
With the painting in the hand.
Yeah?
If they did that, the painting would get wet. So at least the only reason to do this was to anger the mayor. I doubt that's what happened.
Alright. Ah, blood!
Nope, it's just wine.
Oh, good. I don't think I could handle a murder case. I have realized it gives off a pretty strong smell. Why is there wine here, though?
Want me to take a guess? On one of that glass of wine you see to the right, and then dropped it.
Oh, I guess that makes sense. It's not attached to that thing, though. Okay. There's the door to the storage room. It was locked when the crime was discovered, as I myself confirmed. Got that little window at the top, but aside from that, there's not much else to say about it. Nice light. Hey, you.
Hey!
Working hard?
Yes, sir. Find and ship these fingerprints all over the walls, sir. We'll have them in no time.
Keep up the good work. Wait, why am I in charge here? Alright, let's move again. What's this? Ah, bounty poster. Some wanted criminal running around in a country I've never heard of before. The reward's pretty high, so if I somehow run into him, I know what to do. Well, actually, no I don't. Should probably check that on the internet. This way, the deck. Police are still investigating that area, though I shouldn't interrupt them. It doesn't seem like they are having much luck. Broken bottle on the floor. I think it used to hold some wine. Looks at the label, it was a very expensive, rare wine. Probably fell on the floor where the ship set off. Wait, there's a wine stain down the hall, too. That's strange. Where'd the wine stain end up all the way over here, over there? Alright, got our first logic to combine. The ship has been keeping some wine down here, too. I don't recognize any of these brands, though. Again, I'm not exactly a connoisseur. It's the only way to find out is to take a little sip for myself.
Hey, stop that! No touch!
So what's for that plan? Trolley? Wine stain. Oh wow. Fuck! Don't seem to connect. Well, that's annoying. What do you think this could mean? Oh, no. You're having a magnifying glass over the wall. Well, yeah. Gotta examine every nook and cranny. Every suspicious nook and cranny. That's the quote. RR. Okay, I legitimately have no clue what to do right now. Oh wait. Okay, there's nothing to deduce in here. Yeah, because when you're in here, it prompts us to examine or deduce, but out in the hole, no. What the fuck are we supposed to deduce here? God, I really don't know. Wait a minute. Okay. Deduce. Captain's testimony says the statue was to the right of the painting.
Got it.
Wow. There's a clear contradiction between the scene and the evidence. There is? Where? You weren't around for this, so I can't blame you for not knowing. According to Shipley, the statue was placed to the right of the painting. For now it's sitting there in the left corner. Well, that's pretty weird. Would you say Tor would know anything about this? Unlikely, considering this doesn't belong to him. Doesn't? Should have figured that out from his word choices earlier. But this is strange. Better note it down. What was that? Whoa! Statue just moved on its own.
Worry about that. One of our guys was messing with the wheel.
You people. Well, that's that explained then. Yeah. Ship tilts as it does a turn. Okay. It's definitely worth keeping in mind. Is that the piece that we were missing when he tried to combine the trolley with the wine? saw earlier, the ship tends to tilt when the captain's at the wheel. It caused the big statue to move to the right. With that in mind, isn't it likely that the same would apply to the trolley? Of course, the trolley's still to the left of the ship. That forensic probably put it back in its place. Wait, that trolley was probably free to move with the ship set off. Okay. How did the wine stain get from one end of the hallway to the other? There might be an explanation for that. I just figured out that trolley should have been able to move when the ship set off. The beginning would have been here. The wine bottle would have been on top of the wine rack, probably. The ship would have set off, and the trolley, unrestrained, would have done the same. Would have then hit the wine rack. The bottle would have also naturally reacted to the ship setting off. And fallen onto the trolley. It would have then broken, spilling its contents all over the stronger glass before falling onto the floor. And the ship tilts again. The trolley would return to its original position, carrying the wine with it. Wine would have fallen off the trolley as it moved, staining the floor. And that's how the wine made its way over here. I hope that made enough sense to me. Oh, okay. How's the investigation going? I've learned a bit. I'm still not sure how the painting was stolen. Really? I sounded pretty excited over something earlier. Must have figured something out. Remember that we're working together right now. No secrets. But come on, what did you learn? I figured out where that wine stain came from. Is that it? Pretty much. Okay. Dr. Camille. What is it? You're speaking with Mayor Tor, sir. I'd like to speak with you over the telephone for a minute. Report, is that what he wants? Sure, I'll be out in a second. You get that, boy? Who, me? Yes, you. You're here under Camille's supervision. Means you should get out of here. Yeah, I kinda was supposed to watch over you the entire time. Oops. Whatever, there's probably not much else to find here. Fine, I don't even want to be here anyways. And after all that, I still have no idea how that painting could have been stolen. Whether we assume Shipley's innocent or guilty seems impossible. Well, that's hardly stopped me before. Yay. Camille's gone off to talk to the mayor. So now what? Probably not going to find much else on the ship, but how do I take my investigation now? Guess I'll just walk around for a bit. It's just an island. It should be small enough so that I stumble onto something eventually. Oh hey, it's that scene. The place is a lot more populated than I expected. It still isn't much, but it still might be difficult to gather information here. Wait, isn't this the place where Killian took a photo of the medal? It's the exact place. It is the place in the photo. Even looking from the exact same angle. It's almost like this is the pre-rendered background or something. You know, if somebody saw him take the photo, then this case is solved. Simple as that. Let's start questioning people with, hey, I know that guy. Hi. Who are you? You don't remember me? No. Who are you? Met a couple hours ago. It's me, Argus. Argus Hakan. I don't know any islanders with a silly name like that. I know everyone, so who the hell are you? I'm with the police. Ah, yeah, the foreign policeman, is it? You guys are so nosy, you know. We are? I mean, I'm so sorry, sir. If we'd lodge a complaint to Detective Camille if we've become too much for you. Huh. Our own police are never this annoying. What do you want? I was wondering if you saw anybody taking a photo of a medal at this location a few days ago. Nobody would have seen that. Well, damn. There goes that idea. Why do you care anyways? What are you police guys doing here? Ah, yeah, we're investigating a theft, you see. Well, wait a minute. It's actually been a crime here? No way. The police are here. Investigate a crime? Surprised Pikachu face. Is crime just unheard of around here or something? So, Mr. Fairy, tell me about yourself. What are you looking for? My personal information? Well, my address to go with next? Telephone number? Email? Secret hideouts? Just give me the basic stuff, please. Thought you were investigating a crime. Well, whatever. I'm the delivery guy. The one. So you work by yourself? You don't need a big organization to manage the mail around here. So yeah, just me. Me in the van, of course. Is that your delivery van? No, it's my camper van. Really? Of course it's the delivery van. Hold yourself together, Argus. Come on. Since I'm the only guy doing this job, I can use this really big van. Big enough to store about 20 crates or so. Did you use it this morning? Yeah? Though I only had one crate to deliver. That was a pretty big and heavy, though. Alright, van. Delivery. If come from the ship. Might be worth looking into. I'm pretty surprised about a crime being committed here. Pretty terrified, you know? It's usually a real peaceful place. Never having any crime happen or anything. Never? Well, you have some little kids messing around from time to time. But it's never anything worth a big police investigation. Especially not when we have to bring the police to the mainland. That would explain why the police here are so like that. It's always stolen. It's always stolen. Right now, we're investigating the theft of Perry Tor's painting. I mean the one they were loading at the ship this morning. Yeah? I'm pretty sure I've been seeing you policemen running around since before then. But you psychics and noobs gotta happen in advance. Alright. I actually came here in search of something else. You see, it seems the resident of this island has stolen something from the mayor of Hexepta. Well, what's all the crime happening here today? So he knows nothing. Nothing about the metal theft, or the painting theft. Should have known this would have been a waste of... Wait a minute there. Hexepta? Yes, that's my hometown. Thought Jewish people were forbidden around here. Sorry, what? In any trouble there? There is someone from that place forbidden, so I just was surprised and all. That's interesting. Yeah. Doesn't seem to have any problem with us being around, though. Hell, he seems to be fine with Camille running the investigation, so I guess it must be just one guy. I'll ask him about it later. Thanks for telling me. Ah, sure. What did I do exactly? Eh? You don't seem to remember me, but we talked at the dock this morning. Do you remember that? Let's see. Ah, yeah, I remember talking to a couple of guys. Was it you? That's us. Me and the detective. Right, nice to see you again and everything. I was wondering if you could give me a more detailed account of what happened this morning. Woke up ate my breakfast, and went to the dock. And after that? Ah, so it's midday you're looking for then. I guess so. Alright, it's all fresh in your head after, so I'll give you what I can. Your memory's fresh about everything except for my existence. What? Okay. I mean, I guess we're doing this. Sure. I arrived at the dock to collect my deliveries at about 11:45 p.m. The ship had just docked, and I saw there was already a statue waiting for him on the pier. While they were stocking the ship, I spoke to two strange individuals. As soon as the mayor came, I backed away and collected the goods. There's only one thing to deliver today, as it happens. It's pretty heavy, though. There's been a lot of paintings in there. Feeling that's going to be the point of interest. That what you were looking for? That'll do for now, but it's a bit vague in parts. Mind if we go over this again? Well, I'm off work for the rest of the day, so it shouldn't be a problem. Connect this delivery to the case somehow. I get somewhere. Let's press this man a little and see where it goes. It's that daily routine. Yeah, it's not daily exactly. The ship delivers goods from abroad every 3 or 4 days. Most of my working days are spent in the post office. So this happens to be one of those days then. It normally imports on Wednesdays and Sundays. Oh yeah, that's today. That's right, it's only Wednesday. It's because it's been an experience. So what happened at the port? Weren't you there for that? Weren't you there for this yourself? It was just lying there. Where was its owner? The owner must have placed it in. The owner must have placed it in the warehouse. Explain. I mean, like they ordered the statue to be exported on a certain day. They left it at the warehouse days in advance. The guys at the port take care of the rest. So the owner of the statue wasn't there then. I didn't see anyone who didn't see it. It looked like a sculptor, so I guess not. Keep that in mind. You mean me and Camille, right? Oh no, they were both men. I'm sure of that. Camille is a man, actually. That was his name? I know. It's his last name. Shut up. If I remember right, you told us a little bit about the island. Yeah. Made a pretty good tour guide, I bet. You can take me on a tour around this place later, then. But first, I want to hear something I don't already know. Alright, coming right up. Almost sounds like you hate the mayor for some reason. I don't hate him. He's a real strange man, you get me? And no arguments there. Mayor can at least use logic, until he can't. He took you on one of his wild rides, eh? Glad I got out of there on time. Right, well, I doubt the mayor would approve of this conversation, so let's move on to something else. About those deliveries. You haven't talked about them yet. Oh yeah, the deliveries. It's only one thing to deliver. Yeah. There's only one thing to deliver. Isn't that exactly what it looked? Isn't that exactly what I just said? Yes, it was, and I find that weird, which is why I repeated it in an inquisitive tone. After all, Shipley's testimony implies there was much more than just one important item import on the ship. So? I made deliveries, but I wasn't the only guy at the dock that morning. There were plenty of people there to claim their goods for themselves. It must have been lighter products. It's the reason you had to deliver that open crate. That one crate. And because its owner was the only one who didn't show up, exactly. Paintings? Probably. Did it have paintings inside it or not? I don't actually know what's inside it. Actually, I don't actually know what's in it, alright? Maybe it was a big sculpture or something. All I know is that it was really heavy. Okay, but why'd you assume there were paintings inside? There were paintings inside it just now. I'll do the thinking for you. You assume the crate contained paintings. Sender, recipient, or because you opened it. Gonna go you opened it. Let's not overthink this. You clearly opened the crate and had a look inside.
Can't do that. That's against our policy.
Our? You mean just you?
Policy set by the mayor.
Can't go looking through people's deliveries. I just deliver them and leave them. Can't go disrupting their privacy, you know? Never know what might be in there. Right, okay, sorry. Should be bored of this then. I'm not sure what I'm going to get out of this, but I can hardly overlook this guy. Let's press him until we can get somewhere. Alright, sender. Is it possible that the sender tipped you off? No. Why not?
I don't know who the sender was.
Oh, that'll do it. Am I on the wrong track, or...? Recipient. A painting or sculpture. Both of these relate to art. You assume that the crate's contents based on where you deliver the crate to. Yeah, that was it. I was right. I remember now. I didn't get to see the inside of the crate. That makes sense that it'd be something like that, right? But the art gallery owner had some importance on that ship. Hey, don't you go suspect it to paint just because of that. I didn't say anything, relax. So, I can do the objection thing now? I don't know. His testimony seems solid enough. And it's also pretty helpful. Ah, glad I could help. What exactly did I do? I've been wandering around aimlessly all day, but this could be a new lead. Could you show me the way to the art gallery? What are you gonna find there? The crate was in the same scene shortly before that theft occurred. It seems small, but it's still worth an examination. Hop in. Hop where? Hop into the van, I'll take you there. You will? Thanks a lot. Think nothing of it. Got nothing else to do today. Let's head there right away. How do we get into Cadopia? What is this? Welcome to the art gallery. We have one art. It's not very impressive. I mean, I'd expect there to be art on display here. I'm not seeing any, though. You blind, mate? There's a painting right there. I think that thing's still in progress. What? Are you sure you didn't take me to the art studio? No, this I'm like I do my van. You're no help. Let me ask the staff instead. Hey! Is anybody here? That's what I was wondering. Oh, hello there, Talia. There was a rather awful smell permeating the air. A pleasure to meet you, too. Hello, sir. Welcome to the official Belle Island Art Gallery. You may call me Mr. Paint. Or May, if you like. Hello, Mr. Paint. Argus Hakan, lawyer. Oh no, I insist to refrain from such a formality when I'm not on the job. Wait, what? Would you two mind getting out? What? What? We're closed. Didn't you see the sign? Get out. What sign? The one on the door. Art gallery closed for the week. Come back soon. Oh. Alright, miss. We'll be on our way. Wait, hold on a second. Yes. May to paint, yes? You're not gone yet. I'm not here to look around. I'd like to ask you some questions. Not interested. Great. Well, she's still here, though. Take a look at this. And that is... This is my badge. I mean, Miss Emma Lawyer. You are required by law to let me investigate this place. You think you can fool me in it? Fool an artist with something like that? What? Is everyone on the island actually smart? I miss Hexepta. Okay, let's break the ice, shall we? Go on. Hello, hi, I am Argus Hakan, and you are... Hello, Made to Paint. How are you today? Do you know that I'm supposed to be working right now? Interesting. What is it that you're working on? You an investigator or a spy sent by the tour? The mayor? Why would he send a spy after you? Oh, no reason. He's just a strange old man. Sending a spy is a bit of an exaggerated thing to expect from one, but alright. So, when's your birthday? Seriously. I need to know the suspect in my cases. What if it is your case? Oh, that's a secret, sorry. Theft of the mayor's painting, right? What? Word travels fast around here. Don't be surprised. I see. Well then. Oh, man. That was an interesting implementation of Ace Attorney investigation mechanics. I like it. I kind of like it. I'm not gonna lie. And the case is at least getting a bit more reasonable. That makes sense. But hey. This one could turn out to be a good one, but I think for now, I'm gonna let this go. There comes a point if I'm retorting too long that I'm, like, starting to lose focus. And I'm right on the edge of that, so I'm gonna end this video. And when we return, we'll continue questioning Miss Talia. Until next time, until then.